When Kevin Durant shows up courtside in Europe, you know it's serious. The NBA star pulled up the back-to-back EuroLeague playoff games between Monaco and Olympiacos, all to support his close friend, Mike James.
And Mike James is going to go showtime! Still at the
Mustafa foul!
Two massive games, one Final Four spot on the line, and KD had the best seat in the house. Up next, full highlights from Game 4 and the winner-go-home Game 5. Let's get into it.
It is a no tomorrow scenario from the players from Monaco. Olympiacos with a 2-1 series advantage. Remember, the first team to win 3 games in this best-of-5 series books passage to Belgrade. I tell you, it is a din of noise in here. It's a low ceiling in the arena, so the noise really stays right on top of you. The ball's in the air, and we are underway. Trying to break down Vigenkov. Moves it on to Bacon. Shot clock at 5. Bacon inside the Hall! And Dante Hall! With the one-handed cram jam. Nice pass from Bacon, and Hall still got some work to do in traffic as he finishes over Papanikolaou. Dante Hall just out-muscled by Mustafa Fall. Slukas, the 3-time EuroLeague champion, with the ball in his hands. Good closeout by James, but he over-rotated. Now Papanikolaou has made 2 threes already. The tip-in attempt from Vigenkov is off the mark, and out breaks Lee. Great pass inside, and a transition dunk for Will Thomas. Well, good vision here by Paris Lee. A little bounce pass to invite Thomas to attack the rack, and Will Thomas with back-to-back buckets. Here's James in the lane, kicks to Lee. Yeah, really good movement by Paris Lee. So Paris Lee sinks down to the level of the ball to create a passing angle for James. You can't really see it here, but he's just sliding to his left so James can see him. He knocks down the 3. Gets the ball across half court. Inside. Great cut by Vigenkov, and Vigenkov gets it the drop of an interior feed from Livio Jean-Charles. Slukas. Stripped by Paris Lee. Paris Lee a 2-on-1. To Thomas, who lays it up and in. Now Bacon has to guard Slukas with the ball in his hands. Switches off. Slukas! Opa! Goes to Slukas right at the beginning of crunch time. Slukas keeps the ball in his hands. Finds his countryman Papanikolaou, and his shot won't go. Monaco a chance to go ahead this trip down the floor. Clock management important now with a minute to play. Fans, all of them are on their feet. Bacon, mid-range jump shot. Make it Bacon! Dwayne Bacon with a deuce! He's been feeding off these mid-range jump shots. About a 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. They want the ball back into the hands of Bacon. They like this matchup with Papanikolaou. Bacon again in the lane, up the window, no good. Wasn't the best look from Monaco. Now Olympiacos with a chance to win the ball game here. Olympiacos in the hands of their point guard. They go upstairs to Fall. Fall to Slukas. Slukas lets fly, and it won't go. And Monaco will win here on the French Riviera. And their first ever journey to the playoffs, as they are trying to go to the promised land and trying to make it to Belgrade. Well, congratulations here to Monaco as they win this one. Prince Albert II enjoying it. What a dramatic finish here. Fans see them here this season as James and Durant, the former teammates from the Brooklyn Nets, Embrace.
Well, the decibel level continuing to be dialed up here in Paris. The Peace and Friendship Stadium positively rocking as we prepare for the opening tip in this do-or-die encounter in Game 5 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague playoffs. The winner goes on, the loser goes home. Two-time NBA champion, three-time Olympic gold medalist who said that he wants to play overseas once his time in the NBA comes to a close. When they were snaring their offensive rebounds, it was because of plays like that. Getting active, look at the speed from Dwayne Bacon, slapped away against the backboard from Kostas Papanikolaou, and that brings the crowd to their feet here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. It's a no call at best and allowed the brotherhood of the union of big men to get on with it beneath the basket. So the 8-0 run posted by Monaco, broken by a three-pointer from Thomas Walker. Down by 5 and 13-18. Paris Lee pulls the trigger and gets the roll. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't make, and anticipating the contact, Paris Lee able to pull the trigger and get the bucket to go. Watch this for body control. Taking the contact from Kostas Lukas and knowing where the basket is. This pair of three-point plays for Olympiacos. Seen them get there, connecting off that terrifically athletic catch to add a three-point field goal to his 2 free throws. What an offload and what a jam! Dante Hall crushing it on top of Hassan Martin after receiving a bullet of a pass right on the numbers of his chest. Catching, elevating and crushing. Mustafa foul. Offloads to Shaquille McKissick. Dwayne Bacon defending, goes over the screen from foul. What a drive and what a finish. And Shaquille McKissick is red hot here in the second quarter. 10 points in the game on perfect shooting from all areas of the floor. So Will Thomas goes down to Dwayne Bacon. Sneaky double team applied. Up strong in a crowd is Dwayne Bacon and emerges with a bucket. Terrific work from Dwayne Bacon. 5 points in the game on 2 of 6 shooting from two-point territory. McKissick lets it go and inevitably, invariably, it falls through the hoop. And Shaquille McKissick, Monaco by 5 here in quarter number 3. 6 lead changes is testimony to how tight this has been as Hassan Martin drives and finishes to tie things up at 62 with the opportunity of one more to come from 15 feet away. Goes back door, Mike James has it, corner three-pointer, pump faking, gets it away, and right on cue, Mike James affords himself a smile, because after going 0 of 6 from downtown in the first half of play, his first three-point attempt of the second half comes at the death of the third quarter. 2 defenders on him, a rotating defender as well. Much welcome to restore his team's 4-point lead. So Walker to Sasha Vezenkov. He's fouled in the act of shooting and the three-pointer falls. A 4-point play opportunity from Sasha Vezenkov. Dwayne Bacon going against Thomas Walker. What odds that he takes him down to the wing, drives on him, lost his footing, almost lost the basketball, goes again, gets baseline, hangs in the air, short on the shot. What hustle from Dante Hall! Mike James for 3, off right, Mustafa foul with the defensive board. But an outstanding offensive rebound by Dante Hall to give his team another bite at the cherry. Mike James' difficulties continue. Must have been a 2-point attempt. No, it's a 3-point attempt indeed. 1 of 8 from downtown now as Kostas Lukas comes up big in crunch time once again. Continues to embellish and enhance his formidable reputation as a closer to put his team up by 6. Their largest lead of the game with less than 2 minutes to play. Mike James answers, hanging in the air, putting the collective heads in the hands of the Olympiacos fans. It's still very much in the balance, but Olympiacos in the advantageous position. Nice catch, Mike James in a double team. Gets to the sideline, offloads to Will Thomas. Will Thomas gives it back. Mike James on the sideline logo. Mismatch against Mustafa foul. Drives by him, offloads, and finished on the inside by Will Thomas. Composure personified once again. Mike James with a double-double. His 10th assist of the night to go with a game-high 24 points. Tyler Dorsey for three! Tyler Dorsey connects from downtown to move to 16 points in the game. His second three-pointer of the night to put his team up by 6 once again. It's a two-score affair with little more than a minute remaining. Mike James one-on-one with Kostas Lukas. Dante Hall sets the screen. Now there's a mismatch on the perimeter. Step back three. Mike James off everything. Ball rebounded by Will Thomas. Gets it back to Danilo Andusic. Weaves his way through traffic. Mike James. Well, it's a shot clock violation. The three-pointer must not have drawn iron. Very difficult to discern in such a cacophonous atmosphere. But Walker, 17 points on the night for him. Tyler Dorsey working against Mike James. He's playing with 4 fouls. Vezenkov, quick turnaround. Mustafa Fall gets a piece of it. Will Thomas offloads to Mike James. Mike James attacking, coming downhill, goes Glass with the left. It's off the mark. Will Thomas fighting for it. Secured by Tyler Dorsey. And one suspects that is the ball game. Celebrations begin here at the Peace and Friendship Stadium. AS Monaco have given absolutely everything. But down by 6, I'm rather surprised they've stopped playing as quickly as they have. And it is now a result. A terrific Game 5 sees Olympiacos Piraeus close it out here in this do-or-die encounter. They take it on home court to progress through to their first Final Four since the 2016-17 campaign. And guess where it was that year? You've got it. So they're returning to the Final Four in a bid to secure their 4th EuroLeague title.